Bye-bye.
Well, it's our last day in Guatemala. And by last day, I mean last couple hours, because we need to get to the airport and fly to Costa Rica. But not without some coffee. Tiny apparently drank the entire pot of coffee this morning. She must be really tired. This room will get right up. That room is gonna need 10-15 minutes. Good morning.
Good morning.
Time to go to Costa Rica.
Alright, let's go.
You excited? Let's get some breakfast so you're not starving, huh? Good morning, girls. You walk out the door in 30 minutes. Time to wake up. The oldest and the youngest, what are you gonna do?
We're heading to the airport and we're off to Costa Rica. Tanya. Nice to meet you.
Zach, nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for giving us a lift. Thank you. So we're just pulling up to the airport. This was our driver today. I had the best conversation with you. Thank you so much. So if anyone needs a driver from Antigua to the airport, message me and I'll send you his contact information. His name's Isma.
Isma.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Look what we found. The kids are gonna love our 3-hour wait.
We drove 2 hours from Antigua. It really should have only been about an hour, a little bit more than an hour, but there's so much traffic, very heavy traffic, getting to Guatemala City. But we left him plenty of time. Our driver was wonderful. He got us here in one piece, and now we are sitting in a play area for the kids while we wait for our plane. I love these airports that have play areas. So nice. McDonald's and a play area. That is all you need in an airport.
We just came to a sad realization. Dad's been over here, happy as can be to board this flight today. Tell him why.
Well, it's a very full flight, so they had to split us up.
Guess who gets the solo seat? Not fair.
Well, it's either that or the kids will be crying at the end of the flight.
I'm hungry.
I'll take the crying if I'm sitting 20 rows away. Our way to Costa Rica. You're using that one.
How was it by yourself?
Yeah. How was it by yourself?
We just landed in Costa Rica. I got money out of the ATM, and now I have to wait with all the bags while the small bladder patrol does its business.
We made it to Costa Rica. That's how it's done.
We made it to Costa Rica, and we're on our way now to our first Airbnb.
Let's do it.
We finally made it to Costa Rica, San Jose. Looking pretty nice so far. I like what I see.
Yes, I fell asleep in the taxi ride.
There was a note on the Airbnb message that was sent to us that said, the condominium will definitely notice excess noise after 8 p.m.
Yeah.
So I have an excuse to put the kids to bed at 8. That's
We
great.
need that information ahead of time.
What's for dinner?
Pizza.
What kind of pizza?
Frozen pizza.
Why?
Because we're cheap. We don't want to spend the money to go out to eat. And we'd have to call a taxi to take us to a restaurant. So we are saving money today. We just sent Dad 1 mile up the road.
No, we are not back in Querétaro, even though this condominium complex, whatever this is, looks exactly like the little gated community in Querétaro. I guess this is like an expat thing. I don't know. It's a perfect little place for an Airbnb. I mean, it's got a pool, it's got a, what do you call it, a playground. It's very safe, it's very quiet and nice. Usually something right outside the gate like a convenience store, which is where I'm going to now. Yeah, it's really nice. Looks exactly the same though. But man, this is so beautiful. The walk back to this Airbnb is amazing. Mountains, hills, volcanoes, beautiful blue sky, amazing weather. I can't wait to get to the beach. Costa Rica, pura vida.
Okay, you got it. Welcome to new country. So we're staying in this little Airbnb for only 2 days before we go to the beach in San Jose. So we're like, what you do? There's a pool! We think that there's a volcano erupting right here.
I'm catching it.
What is it, Mom?
I think it's a volcano erupting.
So what started out as 2 days, not even 2 full days, in this little Airbnb, just getting by until we get to the beach, turned out to be something so cool. I'm gonna remember that forever, a volcano erupting in the distance. It's not huge, but I've never seen it. That's so cool.
So clear too. Like you can see the lava streaks coming down.
So, after further investigation, that is not a volcano. I asked somebody who lives here, because I pulled out Google Maps, and it said all the volcanoes are that way, and we're looking at one that way. And so I'm looking at it, and I was like, uh-oh. So I asked the local, after we just like sent everybody pictures, I have sent all of them, look at this, it's a volcano exploding. It's not, the hillside's on fire because it's dry season. I guess we'll have to wait for another day for that. This is traveling, kids. Good morning from San Jose, Costa Rica. We are only here in the capital for 2 nights. We're just getting this little Airbnb just for a couple nights so we didn't have to fly in as well as drive all the way to the coast where we have an Airbnb for the month. That is tomorrow. Today, we're just gonna relax, get our bearings, get some food, and then tomorrow we head off for the coast. It's about a 2.5, 3 hour drive. Shouldn't be too bad unless there's a lot of traffic. But for right now, San Jose for 2 nights. Cheers.
The pool's a beautiful blue.
Can't let them have all of it.
Did you see me, Dad, you rode me? I was just sitting here talking to Mom, and a ton of ants were crawling all over my feet. So I looked down, and there's a whole path going throughout the park of just little ants crawling around.
Falling their way, huh?
Yeah.
We have done nothing but swim for 2 straight days waiting for our Airbnb. It's a really nice break for the kids. No homeschool for 2 days is a total kid win.
As you can tell from right behind me, that wasn't the volcano. We confirmed that last night, but now it's definitely apparent that we are idiots.